So, funny story. In 2022, I was asked to do a live painting at a art house snow gala. Art House is an organization in Jersey City that provides ambitious performing and visual arts programming to its community, and they are just the mecca of the art world in New Jersey to me. Go look them up at ARTHOUSE Productions.org. In any event, they gave me a call and they asked me if I would do a live painting in this sort of gallery setting. They do a gala every year and they call it a snowball. Uh, Funny play on words because it's in the winter and it's a ball. So it's kind of the snowball for Art House. And it's always a good time. Great event. There's a lot of people who attend. And it's really like a party setting, but there's a lot of other activities that go on. There are vendors, there's live painting, obviously, and there's dancing, there's a DJ, a great time. So when I took it on, I was a little nervous because I had never done something like that before. I've done street art. I do a lot of street art, done large murals. So it wasn't the size, it was mostly, I guess, the event because it was like a black tie affair. There were people coming in dressed up to the nines in costumes. There's going to be political figures there, presidents of universities, and a lot of artists from the town. So, the pressure was on. So, what to do? I immediately took it. I thought it was a fantastic idea, but I was shitting my pants because, again, I had never done anything like this before. And I had sort of like a limited time in which to accomplish the painting. And they had asked me to do it starting, I believe it was 7, so that people can, as they come into the event, they see an artist live painting. And, it's a whole vibe. It's a cool thing. And I was supposed to finish in a couple of hours. A little more diarrhea because, yeah, it's kind of nerve wracking, but exciting. I'm an artist. What am I to do? That's what I do. It's like telling a guy dance in the middle of the street and he's a dancer. But if you tell somebody who does never dance before to dance in the middle of the street, you get the idea. In any event, I took it on. But as the event was getting closer, I was again just really nervous, trying to figure out how I was going to accomplish this in a few hours. Um, and I didn't also want to do something. It's not my style to do something really quick and sloppy and I mean, not to say that that's wrong, but that's just not my style. I could have done, if I was more of an expressionist painter, if you will, I would have probably done something really quick, and that would have been cool too. But I wasn't. I'm not that. And so what I decided to do instead was I figure let me create the design on my iPad. So in other words, basically laid everything out. The phase, the design around it. Oh, one thing I forgot, it also had to be themed. And the theme of the event was I can't I think it was Deep from Within. It had something to do with the ocean. Oh, I remember now. It was Into the Deep. That was the theme. And so on top of that, I had to come up with something that was kind of that fell into that design and the theme of the night. Also people are going to come dressed up in different things that resemble something about the ocean. It could be a pirate or an octopus or a fish, whatever. And so I got to working on my iPad and I came up with this design. And there was a little flash of it earlier on this video when I panned out. And you can see me just looking. And that's why I'm looking constantly to the left. So I'm trying to just recreate it on canvas, the same design that I created on my iPad. Come the day of the event, or actually the day before, I spent almost the whole I'm at the whole day, about 4 or 5 hours, just kind of figuring out what was I gonna do once I've gotten there, and what tools am I gonna need? How am I gonna set up the spot? What's the wall gonna look like? Because I hadn't seen the wall. Um, I ultimately went over there and had to take a look at where I was gonna be working, but it doesn't help because there was nobody there. It was just me and the wall, and that's easy. But I didn't know how people were coming into the place. They were gonna be behind me and this, and that. It's just a lot of little schematics. But again, that doesn't shouldn't worry me because I should just be there to make a painting. So you think? So what I decided to do was I was gonna do the face and create the hardest part to take me the longest at home, which is what I'm doing here. Basically, paint the face, do all the details as much as I can, so that all I can do when I'm there is kind of doing a very expressionist, semi-expressionist kind of way. I can do the other things around it. And what I mean by that is just basically loose. So when I'm there, it kind of looks fun. I'm not that tight looking at anything. It's off the top of my head. And so therefore, I figure if I can do the face and just tighten it up, then I can have everything else set up for that day to go smooth as possible. So fast forward, I have all my materials ready. I get there, and I'm all excited. By the way, I had to buy a shirt. I even bought this light blue shirt that I was just think right now is horrendous. I think I donated it. It's so disgusting. I don't think I will wear it. I will wear it again. But it's the only one I could find that was kind of thematic because it gave that ocean feel of like that teal color blue, and it's like I'm just trying to fucking play along and dress up like everybody else in this event, and I didn't want to. I mean, I should have just gone in my underwear to be honest, but I just to really fuck people up. But it wasn't that type of event, so I bought the shirt. Um, and I was ready. I had my pants on because you also, I couldn't just dress up however I wanted to. I had to kind of dress up kind of nice. And I get to the event, and I'm looking for parking because this place is also like in the back streets of Jersey City near Journal Square. Gorgeous spot, by the way. It's humongous space with glass all over it, light coming through. It was just this fantastic. I get there and I'm excited. I find parking about a block down. I put all my shit in one of those little uh, hand cards, and I come in and I get to the door and it's locked. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck? I look inside through the glass and I see some construction people in there, and I'm like, what's going on? So I start banging on the glass, trying to get attention of somebody to come and open the door for me. Now, mind you, I got there early because they told me get there as early as possible so you can set up and put all your shit together and set up your sign or whatever it is that you're gonna they're gonna have a sign for me there that talks a little bit about me and my background, but they said if I needed to bring anything else, bring it, set it up, set an easel up, etc. I have all that shit in my little uh, hand card, and I'm looking through the glass and I don't see anybody but the construction workers. So I'm knocking, knocking, finally get a hold of one of the construction workers. Guess they're all like setting up too. And I get there and they're like, "Yeah, who are you?" And I just fucking do a side eye. What do you mean, who am I? I'm the artist. I'm here to like paint. And they're like, paint what? He goes, oh yeah, I'm gonna be doing live painting tonight. Like, oh, you're the artist. Yeah, where you setting up? You setting up now? And I go, yeah, I gotta set up now. I figure, nice little fucking jump on it and settle down and even start touching it up as before people start coming in and people start setting up. And now, granted, I got there like 2 hours early, but you know what? I better to be there early than super late or close to the time. I'm just like, and again, I was nervous. I'm a little paranoid, so I figured let me do this shit right. So what happens? So the guy lets me in. I go, man, you sure you want to set up now? I go, yeah. What's the problem? He goes, it's not until tomorrow, right? I said, "What do you mean it's not until what is not until tomorrow?" He goes, "The event is tomorrow night, not tonight. Like, what? You're setting up today for tomorrow? Like, we don't get it." I go, "You fucking shitting me, right? You're pulling my leg." No, buddy, it's tomorrow. And okay, so I don't know. At that point, what do you do, right? My face, I look like a fucking asshole. I know I did. I didn't even know how to spin it. You know how you try to spin something because, oh, yeah, my calendar or my time or something, whatever. I couldn't even spin it. I was fucking sitting there looking at this guy as he's looking at me like a fucking asshole. As I stand there in my blue fucking shirt, in my nice outfit. So, I mean, all I did was tuck my tail between my legs. I bowed my head. I go, I'm a fucking idiot. I overplan and I just try to come up with some bullshit to just make conversation. But it's too late. He deemed me an asshole. He judged me. Then he told me it was like, he just wanted to get back to, all right, buddy, whatever you want to do. What do you want to do? And I'm like, all right, listen, I'm out of here. Just fucking, I'll come back tomorrow. Same bad time, same bad channel. He go, ah, yeah, it's too bad. Hey, it's too bad. I go, ah, it's okay. I only live a couple of miles from here. Walks me to the door, locks the door. I think I heard him laughing out loud, really hard, calling his buddies. Like almost about to, you're not going to believe these guys. You're not going to believe what happened just now. As I pulled my little hand cart towards the fucking car again, dejected, right? Now, this is on top of all the nervousness that I was feeling before. This was on top of all the stress that I was going through as to what design I was going to make, if it was going to look good. And then this was like, let me get there early. Let me fuck. I'm gonna knock this out of the park. I'm gonna be super ready. And it just goes to show you, people, that we can over prepare, overthink shit, get nervous about stuff, and then life kicks you in the ass a little bit and tells you you need to relax. It doesn't matter. Go do it. Have fun doing it, and whatever, whatever. I mean, I was a little uptight. Maybe I should have just been more relaxed. Showed up. I mean, I also didn't want to miss the date, right? I didn't want to come in 2 days late or having missed that it was supposed to be tomorrow, let's say, and I came in the day after tomorrow, then that's really fucked up. But so it's not bad that I came in super early, but it was just a good feeling of like, what the fuck? And I prepared and I got. So ultimately, I just went back to the car and I said, you know what? This is a positive thing because I am now fucking super ready for tomorrow. Super ready. I have everything up. Like, it's not like I'm panicking last minute. It's not like I'm gonna have to go get some I'm missing last minute. I now have a whole day. So it kind of worked out really nicely. So fast forward to the next day. I'm supposed to be there at 6. They want me there an hour early before guests start arriving so that I can, start fucking painting. It looks cool as the artists come in. I'm sorry, as the people come in, the artist is there painting and doing his shit. But what happens? I leave my house, I don't know, 5 o'clock, I think it was. It only takes about 20 minutes to get there. And I figured, that's enough time. But what happens? I get there and it's a fucking traffic jam trying to get into this place. Because, of course, the day of the event, the day before, I didn't fucking notice. I should have noticed that it was easy. I went through, no traffic, found parking right in front, about a block away. This time, nope. I was in line waiting to just get to the freaking door, no parking whatsoever. I know they have parking in the back, but I have a lot of shit to carry. Everything was going to shit. Anyway, um, it was just annoying, and the time was creeping up on me, and now I'm kind of to sweat a little bit. Even though I'm there, you just start to think of stupid shit. And ultimately, I went around, I found parking. They had a parking reserved for everybody. I went in, I set up, I did my light painting. As you can see, I finished the outside. It was exciting. People loved it. Everyone took pictures. There's my stupid blue shirt. And it all turned out fantastic. Thanks for listening, guys.